Inside the 10 weirdest homes on Zillow. 2026. Lock in. 4 weeks ago.
Zillow is still great. Who doesn't love Zillow?
I love Zillow.
About a year ago...
I love Zillow just looking at shit that I could never ever afford and just dreaming. Just dreaming. Dude, I saw a clip recently of Donald Trump talking about... Now, it's hard to even bring up because it's like, you never know what's fucking AI or what's like altered or whatever. But like, he's like, I want to keep the housing market up so that people, you know, that have their houses, which is good. You know, you don't want your house, if you own a house, you don't want the fucking thing to plummet. But it's like, what about us people that are never going to have houses though? Like, I want to buy a house, dude. We need that shit to crash. Guys, how do we crash the housing market so I can buy one?
Look at 10 very unique, very special homes for sale listed on the site, and I figure the market has evolved since then, for better or for worse. And because Zillow is
I got out of the shower and not washed with shampoo out and then had to get right back in, I have done that
to bring in the new year. So without further ado, let us take a look inside the top 10 craziest, most bizarre homes on Zillow for 2026. Starting with number 10.
Burger King foot lettuce. The Domicile? I'm not fucking buying a place called the Domicile.
In the small city of Kalamazoo, Michigan, where for $1.3
Kalamazoo?
million you can live
1.3 million.
Globular cluster
1.3 million? Hell no.
of concrete and fiberglass. Officially named the Domicile, this custom home consists of 7 domes that span across over 6,300 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms.
Ew.
Heading inside, we can see.
Okay, I do fuck with this room a little bit though. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of dope.
Domes help segment this house up. Here we are in the spacious living room, plenty of natural light thanks to these large windows and the skylights on the roof.
Love good
Moving
lighting.
into a different dome.
Ooh, I do fuck with this too. Okay, I like the inside, guys. I might be sold.
Have our kitchen
Boob
here.
house? It does look
Not
like
too
boobs on the outside. That's
fancy,
kind of
it's got the
fire.
Essentials. Here is our big old primary
Oh,
bedroom.
I fuck with the bedroom too. I'm sold.
Of course, it gets its own.
I hate the
dome as
outside
well,
though.
along with its bathroom.
And I don't want to live in
half
Kalamazoo,
tile, half
Michigan.
Carpet. Good thing it's not full carpet.
What the hell? Wait, no.
We were teetering on the brink of insanity there, but we're okay. I think there's enough tile here to prevent any serious sanitation issues.
I don't know. It's cutting it close. For me, when I get out of the shower, there's water everywhere. It's cutting it close. I would definitely, there would be mold in there.
Normal and cozy. It's nice. Which is why it's only number 10 on the list.
Oh, I like this too. I love the spiral staircase up into this round room. That's fire. Why is it? Okay, the TV though. Like the bed's here, the TV's facing here. There's no fucking couch to watch it. Like what's going
It's a
on?
home I think most of us would actually be fine living in if we had $1.3 million to spare.
I would not ever pay that much money for that.
10 times that amount of money to burn, and you want to live in something that's not just
14 million?
on the outside, but on the
A little
inside
mold never killed
as
anyone.
well.
I'm still alive, and I lived with mold for, you know, a large portion of my life. And I'm thriving and healthy. I don't know where I'm at right
Number
now.
9, the Falkenstein Castle.
Oh, a castle? Lock in.
We're moving now to Burnett, Texas, because for some reason, Texas seems to be a hub for contemporary.
No,
castles.
okay, wait a minute. This is fucking
And
fire.
for $14 million and covering
Not for 14 million. Not for 14 million. Make it a little bit more castle-like and cooler.
1,000 square feet, this is one of the largest castles currently for sale in the state. Inspired by romantic Bavarian castles on the exterior and the inside as well, for better or for worse, this is what we call commitment. And it's admirable.
Okay, that's...
From the stone floors
What?
and stained glass windows to this giant wooden altar and the drop ceiling that we will ignore, this home has multiple wide open spaces for entertaining large parties of Renaissance fairgoers. There are also some spacious family living quarters consisting of 7 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms.
Ew!
And just
No, this is ugly, dude. This looks like a cheap, like, set. This looks like a cheap, like, movie set. Like,
look.
It doesn't keep the
primary
vibe.
Shower. You have a rainfall
That's sick. I
shower
like that
head.
shower.
You have benches for 2, and just look at that view.
Yeah, I
is
would
no
sit there.
property
I
within
would sit
miles
there
of this that can compare to the views you get from the upper floor windows
next
and
to my
balconies. And if you
hot
look
ass
closely
wife.
from up here, you can even see these 6 tiny homes that also come included with the castle.
Okay, that's
yes,
interesting.
You heard that right. It's a bargain. That makes this sale 7 homes for the price
Rent
of
those
1.
out.
It's a pretty big price, but it's a pretty big property. You also get 110
No,
acres
14
of
million
land
is
here,
insane.
so there's not too
Okay,
much
that's an
room to
insane
complain.
amount.
Number 8, the all-inclusive. Let's hop on over to Gilbert, Arizona, just outside
Oh
of
hell no,
Phoenix, to the
Arizona's
most
so hot.
awesome home on
Dude,
the
I went to
market.
Arizona
If you have
once and like I was inside of a building with air condition the whole time, and then I didn't leave that building until like fucking 1 or 2 a.m. and it was like 110 degrees during the day, and then I didn't leave till the middle of the night and it was still like 110 degrees. It was miserable.
$20 million to spend on a mega mansion, this is probably the best way to do it. Yes, that is a go-kart track, which we'll get to in just a
What?
second.
Okay, no, I might be sold. How much is this?
9-bath complex spans over 24,000 square feet and is packed with everything an 11-year-old boy would want.
Yeah, Vegas
in their
is
dream
rough.
mansion.
This is
We
fire.
have the winding go-kart track with a dedicated garage and charging
20 mil? Oh my god.
station, and we have an entire sports complex built
Oh, this is sick though. This is sick. You have like your own fucking sports bar like shit.
in with virtual driving range,
Oh my
immersive
god.
gaming circle, and an indoor shooting range.
What?
We haven't even entered the main house yet, but before we do, let's stop on by the canopy-covered basketball
Basketball court and
take a-
trees. The trees are dope.
in the backyard pool.
Nice
Finally,
ass
heading
pool.
inside, the home goes for a modern,
Okay,
rustic,
this is
somewhat
nice.
industrial look.
This
Some
is
highlights
nice.
include the spa section with massage room and custom-built sauna. We have
Wow.
this walk-in closet with a TV screen.
Wow.
Why not?
Like why? Like who's watching TV in there, dude? I'm a sucker for like useless TVs. Kitchen TVs. When people have a kitchen TV, but that's not as useless as this. Like who's fucking throwing on a closet TV? Bathroom TVs. I fuck with. I just love TVs in every room.
With a TV screen. Why not?
What would this cost in LA? If this is 40 or 20 million in Arizona, it's got to be like 100 mil in LA. This is
So it looks like this is the man's closet, so we also need a dedicated urinal. No closet.
like Arizona's fairly cheap, is it
and
not?
what about the woman of the house? She needs a walk-in closet too.
Wow.
One that is 2 stories with its own balcony, because why not? Of course, we also need a theater room. We
room.
could probably spend the entire
Love that.
video on just this one property.
That's
but we
cozy.
need to move on at some point. So we'll have to wrap it up here, but I'll leave a
It'll
link to
cost
this
your life.
listing
Yeah,
in the
you literally, they have
description
to
if you'd
kill
like
you
to
and then
flip
you can
through
own it.
all of the photos and take a closer look.
You have to sacrifice yourself.
Number 7, the Brutalist
You could live there with your mom. I would totally live there with my mom.
Time for something a little bit smaller and more
That's
practical.
the dream, dude. I need to be rich enough to have a big house and be able to live with my mom. Like, I need to live with my mom again, dude. That'd be so fun.
As we move out to rural
I gotta get
Mountain
rich,
Center,
dude.
California. I hope you like concrete because this 1,300 square foot structure has
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fuck with this. I really do. I don't know why. It might be ugly to you guys. I kind of fuck with it.
a lot of it. It is brutalist architecture at its finest, with concrete walls and
I like
concrete
it.
floors, but some nice wood-beamed ceilings to warm things up a bit.
I will say though, these couches are fucked.
Windows to
These are not comfortable. I don't like couches that are a little bit cold when you sit on them, and like, I don't know, like just not soft.
help bring in
And this fat fucking elephant.
natural
I would
light.
decorate it
The whole
different.
living quarters is pretty much one big long room.
No,
The listing
guys,
calls
you
this house
know,
a one-bedroom,
this shit's getting cooked by the
one-bathroom,
sun.
But it's
One
more
bedroom,
of a
one bath.
studio, really. I'll show you. Let's walk
What?
around the whole narrow layout.
What is
starting
that?
At one end with the kitchen, and then we back up into the dining area, and then into the living area.
No,
with the
okay,
couch
I
and
don't like the
chairs where
layout.
We flip around, and now we
I
can
don't like one long fucking thing. I like rooms.
see our bedroom nook. Let's get a bit closer here. It's nice and quaint with an AC unit blowing right into your face as you sleep. And the fatal flaw here of a barn door on the bathroom.
No!
Yes, in case you don't know, you never really want to put
Guys, these are the worst. I hate these. They don't fully shut. You don't feel like you have privacy. All the sound comes through. You're fucking farting. No, everyone's listening. Oh my God. If you're building any bathroom anywhere, you just put a normal fucking door, please.
A sliding barn door over a bathroom, as they don't tend to create a great seal against the wall, allowing all sorts of smells and sounds especially to escape. Just imagine.
A lot of fancy hotels, I feel like I've noticed, have that and shit. Pisses me off.
Reverb off the walls as well. The bathroom door here is also clear glass. That's also maybe another flaw.
Is Moist critical doing the voiceover? It does sound like him.
Is tucked away in
that is okay. Honestly, I said the sound thing, but like, the cement is really holding the sound in.
Nook. So yeah, this home is clearly meant for either one person or maybe
what's a little like skyscraper side though.
Privacy may not be too big of a concern for potential buyers. Oh! That is a concern though. Why in the world is there an $83 a month HOA fee? Are we not in the middle of the desert? Looking at the satellite view of the area, we are in kind of a tiny little neighborhood thing, I guess. But what could all that HOA money be going towards? What, do they take care of the lawn for you? Does someone come around twice a month to cut your sand for you? Who knows? As small as the home is, it's on the market for just under $1.3 million. So if you can afford this, the HOA fee is probably not too big of a deterrent.
If I'm going to be paying that much for a house, I mean, it's not going to be that. And it's just like I don't like the layout. The layout is fucked. The layout's horrendous. You already know it's getting cooked in the middle of this desert. If you've never been in a California desert like this, it's miserable. Bugs. Fuck that.
Number 6. The water tower. Staying in California, we're heading to the coastal town of Surfside, where originally constructed in the 1800s, this converted water tower stands high above the rest of the area.
This is fire.
Nearly 100 feet tall.
No, wait, what? No, I feel like this is gonna fall down though.
The water tower just may be the tallest home currently for sale.
Okay, nice view though, nice view.
There is a small ground floor suite with a garage, but let's hop on into the elevator because we're more interested in the tower portion itself. This home has 4 bedrooms.
And you see the beach. Yeah, this is fire.
And
I like this little layout though. I like a small bedroom. I like a nice ceiling like that.
Bathrooms, this one being the best, with walls clad in mirrors so you can sit down and watch yourself do your business.
Okay, as a guy, like I hate this mirror is probably fine, but girls, like you sit down to pee, so this isn't a problem. But dudes, like, have you ever gone to a bathroom where there's a mirror, like literally from behind the toilet up, and you just fucking have to just see yourself pissing and just staring at your own dick? Like, I hate that. I hate that. It makes me uncomfortable.
The round. Looking at the kitchen, it's small but a decent layout for such an odd round structure. At just over 2,800 square feet, this home actually has some pretty decent sized living areas. A big selling point is
that's a vibe. Right here is fucking fire, but like this is fire. Love this layout. This couch, I love the color. I love the TV at this little angle. Spiral staircase.
Living areas. A big selling point is this top level, which is a nice hangout spot with 360-degree views.
TVs.
It's a sort of combination bar and observation deck. Actually, not sure if it's a good idea to combine those two things together, but hey, if you get too crunk and end up falling out of a window, at least you'll probably land on and be saved by the lower deck.
That's
it's just
sick.
Like one of those drunk people nests that they have at Top
Oh my
Golf.
God.
If you purchase this home, you may live in it.
I've never been to Top Golf, but I kind of like, is Top Golf fun? Top Golf. I want to go and get fucked up. Sounds fun.
Yourself, but more likely this home is meant to be a sort of Vrbo or Airbnb rental.
Yeah, I would never buy that and live there, but it's
uniqueness. And it better get some good business because the current owners are asking $5.5 million.
I mean, it's California, yeah.
Holy cow. I think most of us like the idea of this home, but for that price, it is a little out of reach. So let's change targets here. I've got us a comparable
I can't golf.
home
Well,
on
I've
the
never
other
been
side of the
golfing, actually.
country,
I don't know.
Located on the coast of Reedville, Virginia.
Getting topped at Top Golf.
Just off the coast
I can't say the fucking word.
Virginia,
I'm done.
2.5 miles offshore.
I'm changing the conversation.
Just a stone's throw away from civilization and safety, and on the market for $450,000.
Wait, no, what? How do you even get to that? That's fucked.
More reasonable. Now we are talking. Just like the last home, this 1897 converted Lighthouse holds 4 bedrooms, but only 1 bathroom.
Imagine
Thank
a
you,
Uber
Realtor, for
Eats.
the incredible photos. But in reality, you don't
Oh,
really
what
need
the
more
hell
than
is
1
that?
bathroom here.
No, you're
do
torturing
you?
people
if
in
the
there.
one single toilet, the only head in the house is occupied, but
Dude,
the rest
just
of
shit
your
off the
family of
balcony. Yeah,
sailors
you're
is in
good.
need of another place to do their business, just get a couple of these bad boys and attach them around the balcony. That way everybody can do their business. You're plenty far away from shore.
Gotta
and I'm
own a
sure
boat
no
to
one
get
will
there?
notice.
That's crazy.
The actual interior of the home is
Ew.
pretty basic.
Ugly ass. I mean, this is like Lighthouse, like out at sea, green. I don't know.
A
It
little
just
bit
looks
of
like.
coastal styling and nautical theming in the kitchen here and the dining area. And
I don't
here we
like that
have our
theme,
living
though.
room where you can sit and fight over whose turn it
Tiny
is to
ass
go into
place.
land and gather rations for the family. Yeah, I'm not sure this home has the same sort of Airbnb potential as the last.
I
In
mean, it
fact,
would be
just
a
getting
vibe
to
to
the
stay in
structure
for a
would
little
be
bit.
a trick. The water looks a little choppy even on this calm sunny day, and docking a boat and climbing this ladder
That's
up
crazy.
to your home
This
might
does,
not be the
bro.
lifestyle.
This is not gonna hold together much longer. Okay, look at how thin and worn. Like this is gonna break.
For everybody, but hey, at least it's a bargain.
450
think-
grand? No, bro.
Think.
I mean, in this
Number
economy,
4, the Maximalist Mansion.
Maximalist Mansion.
We're
I like
heading
the
to
sound of
coast
this.
of Boca Raton,
I might be
Florida,
sold off
where
the
our
name.
price range goes
Florida?
back up to a modest $22 million. But this is another big one. At over 12,000
Wow.
square feet, this mansion averages out to about $1,700 a square foot.
Oh my god, look at the little fish or shark thing. I would live here.
not a
Oh,
single-
never mind. Ew. This is fucking horrendous, dude. What the fuck?
One of those square feet is spared.
No, I feel stressed out just looking at it.
Oh, yes. Is this AI generated art on the walls here? Who knows? We'll just ignore that and instead turn our attention to the front entrance.
Ooh, a
This
slide though?
is what they call in the industry a wow factor.
Okay,
A
I might.
custom
They
swirl
might got.
slide
They got me
foyer.
back.
This is the
I
kind
liked
of house
it.
I imagine the
I
guys
didn't
from
like
Big
it.
Time Rush
Now I
building
like it.
if they got old and went gauche. This home boasts a whopping 12 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms.
That's
each
so
one
much.
having its own theme, ranging from peacock for this larger adult suite to this.
How is this
upholstery-
even listed, dude? If you made this house, the owner must have died. If you made this house, there's no way you're leaving. Like, this is your house. Like, who's buying this other than you? Just
themed
demolish it at
room
this
with
point.
a bunk bed slide for the kids. We
I would
also
love that
have
as a
this
kid, that's fire.
Japanese-themed sitting area
That's pretty
with
cool.
a geisha peeping at us from the elevator door, along with multiple dining
stresses
rooms.
me
Here
out,
is
but
the
it's cool.
formal one with the theme of dragons, I believe. And then we have the informal dining room with a Viking
mean, dude,
worship table that
I
better
respect
come
it.
with the sale of the property.
At least it's got
because this is
personality.
awesome. Moving outside, we can see the ample
I
patio
hate it,
space
but, like,
that
the
looks
person,
out
you know,
onto your
someone loves
custom
it.
heated fish pool with a hot tub in the tail, of course. Yes, sir. Inside and out, this house might be a little eclectic or tacky, depending on who you ask. There is genuinely
Yo,
only
cute whore,
Cute
thank you for the
40
sub.
are just subscribe.
I appreciate it.
Rookie numbers of me, but a one-genator regardless.
Yo.
Saluting face emoji. Saluting
3
face emoji.
months in a row. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
one area in the house that resembles any form of normalcy, and that is the sauna. So if you need a break from the stimulation,
W,
then
cute
you
horror.
have a nice, humid, warm area to get away from it all. This being the south coast of Florida, I'm not sure how desirable
like the
a sauna
outside there.
is, but hey, it's better to have it and not need it than to not have it at all. I'm pretty sure you're gonna need it.
Wonganator.
Number 3, the Prepper's Paradise.
Oh no, this is gonna be some bunker shit. I fuck with a nice bunker.
Here's
Let's
one
see.
for the doomers out there. Now flying over to Allen, Kansas, to this 23
Kansas, all right, Jake. This is where Jake lived.
Compound. There are 2 large structures in this sale. The first being this large Quonset hut.
This is
which
what
has
he
been
did with all his
partially
YouTube
converted
money.
To livable space. This little tower on the back of the structure holds the only bedroom. I like the yellow pop of color on the industrial railing and
Yeah, what
the
the
ladder
fuck?
to your roof. There's also a small kitchen in this building, but let's hop on over to the main attraction. This
The
massive
bunker.
subterranean concrete bunker. If I were a realtor,
Wow.
I'd say this property has potential, able to be converted to a large open concept living space with luxurious double height ceilings. It looks like the current owner
That is
started
true.
construction on something, but it's going to be up to you to finish it. For such a massive property, the current asking price of $700,000 doesn't seem
Oh my
too
God, no.
far-fetched. There are a few concerns the buyer may have, such as what would it cost to actually build more livable space, what kind of maintenance is
It's
required
gonna be a lot.
on
Oh
such
my
a
God.
massive concrete structure, and how many dehumidifiers would you have to run 24/7 to suck out all of the moisture from the air and prevent mold from growing everywhere. Looking at the ground in some of these
It's
photos,
just wet.
the moisture
It's just wet.
does seem to be a small issue, but all of these concerns, they're just minor
Who the
things.
fuck
aren't
built that? What a
they?
waste of
They are
money.
A small price to pay for nuclear safety.
Like,
I suppose.
is that just a rich person that's really stressed about the world ending and like wants to be ready? Like, that's fucked. Like, I'm so glad. If the world's ending, bro, I'm dead. It's over for me. I accept it.
Number 2, the underground house.
I like underground. I always in Minecraft, always building underground
Las Vegas,
houses.
Nevada, where just off
In
the
Vegas?
strip lies this
Just off the
fairly
strip,
normal
too.
2-story suburban home. Nothing
like
too
it.
fancy. The home was built in 1978.
That's cozy.
And includes an ample 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms across
Nice
its
normal little house.
17,000 square
$8.5
foot
million.
layout. I have a feeling that is a typo on the listing. 17,000 square feet, that'd be even bigger than the giant bunker we just looked at.
What's going on under this
there's
house?
No shot this home is actually that large unless there was some hidden, unsuspecting door somewhere that happens to go down into a secret nuclear fallout shelter. Actually, this might be one. Okay, now we are talking. We are cooking with this liminal space stroke 70s
It is liminal space. It is scary, but I don't know, dude.
time capsule. You might actually be familiar
Dude, like starting a family down here, not letting them leave, making them think that this is all there is to life, is this area down here.
with this home, as it has been featured to death across
Mr.
several
Beast!
YouTube channels, but it's actually on the market for sale right now for $8.5 million. Taking a look at the exterior of the interior of the bunker, we have
Very
an
interesting.
in-ground pool with support beams sculpted into trees. Green grass carpet flows throughout the space, whose walls are covered in these hand-painted murals. The interior of the underground house, again, it is a
Creepy.
70s time capsule, especially with the floral wallpaper.
Straight out of Fallout.
and
Yeah, this is some shit
furniture.
you would go
This
like down in Fallout and like be all fucked up.
theme is continued.
I
want
wanna
to
replay Fallout so bad.
With the carpeted jacuzzi, my man.
Oh, what?
And the mirrors covering the walls and even the
Ah,
ceiling.
I'd be
If you're
fucking
not
in there. You guys already know I'd be fucking hella hoes in there.
into that,
Low
then this
key.
other bathroom here is a little more modest if you ignore the high pile carpet.
Carpet in
And
the
overall
bathroom is
home
just not
actually
it.
Pretty nice, especially with these vaulted ceilings and built-in
Like that room.
cabinets. Okay, clearly the underground house, it is meant to be a sort of long-term doomsday bunker. Located 26 feet below the surface of the earth, it can provide comfortable, luxurious shelter for a large family. There is plenty
Nice.
of space for entertaining both inside and outside of the underground house. Although again, the outside does give off some kind of liminal space vibes.
That is very
in fact,
creepy.
let's just take a photo. Let's try this photo here. Let's take this into Photoshop, crop in, just put a Dutch tilt on it, play with the color and some filters, and there we go. Home
Yeah,
sweet
no, that's
home.
fucking scary.
If you want to learn more about this house, there are plenty of YouTube tours you can watch. One of the most thorough is this one from Days with Jordan the Lion here on YouTube. I'll leave a link
Who's
to
narrating this video?
in the
This is my
description
niece's
if you'd
channel.
like to check it out, or if you'd like to actually
She's 7,
experience
but
the
she
home
makes
for
such good
yourself,
videos.
It even has its own website where you can request a tour. Not sure how much that would cost, and I'm not planning to go to
A
Vegas
tour?
anytime soon, so good
Not
luck
that
if you want to
interested.
do that. Number 1.
The White House. Okay, wait, what? It's on
Our
Zillow?
journey comes to an end in Atlanta, Georgia, where for just $35 million, you can
35
own
million?
the
Is it
White
Replica?
House. I told you, it's the White House. It is what it
$35
says on
million?
the tin. This 2.5 acre complex actually comes with 2 structures totaling over
Does it say God heart you? In the most ugly font?
20,000 square feet of living space. Here we have both of them from a bird's eye view. Starting with this one on the bottom, it is just a normal mansion with a lime green Lambo out back and an interior
Hey.
that is kind of expected, pretty normal for a contemporary high-end home. But we don't want to focus on this. We want to go to our main event, which is up here. Officially named the Atlanta White House, this home is a recreation of the central residential portion of the real White House in Washington,
Who would want to
DC.
live in that?
Slightly smaller than the original at about 2/3 scale, it is still an impressive home with an interior
ugly.
that aims to mimic the
PSC
general
Fiona.
style
Yo,
of
here's the island.
Justice
Thank you so
Circle.
much for the 2 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're crazy.
2001, so it lacks some of the recent gilded renovations, but the commitment here is still very admirable. You enter through the foyer, very open and with this custom ceiling mural. Then if we go back to the bottom of the staircase, we can turn left, of course, into the Oval Office. Again, it's a bit smaller than the real thing.
This would be my stream room. This would be my stream room. And I would just tell people I'm in the White House. I'm like, bro, like literally, I'm in the fucking White House. And like I would have different camera angles. You would tell it's not a green screen, and people would be like, "Wait, I think this guy actually streams from the White House."
Done with nice attention to detail. Much of this house is actually surprisingly practical. The whole property has 6 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms. The bedrooms in the White House itself are very spacious. I guarantee this primary here is bigger than your bedroom. I actually think it's bigger than my house. And we of course need a movie theater with seating for 15.
It's not the White House? No, this is like a replica in Georgia for 35 mil.
Wide open space for entertaining. Here we have one of the larger rooms of the house, which I'm assuming is meant to be the ballroom. The back of the home features ample patio space with double helical staircases that lead out into the backyard pool, complete with hot tub and a full outdoor kitchen. It is an impressive piece of residential architecture, but believe it or not, is not the only White House replica mansion in the U.S.
There's more?
Another one located in California actually sold in 2024
even
for
more.
$23 million. 23 mil? However, the interior of that one was a little more safe and contemporary, but I think a sort of pride comes with sticking with the White House theming all the way through. So we'll see if that strategy pays off for the Atlanta White House.
No way anyone's buying that. Who's buying that? Some old fucking rich guy wants to, like, I don't know, pretend to be the president.
There you have it, a look inside some of the strangest homes on the market for 2026. As I said at the start of the video, I plan on making this an annual tradition.
It is crazy that there's like some of these houses that are like never, like who's buying those ever? There's no way. But who built those with the intention of like selling it? Was it just someone with a lot of money that's dumb and is like, these are gonna sell?